My dad warns me not to expect a birthday gift since I'm the least favorite, but I turned the tables with a surprise of my own. I was turning 22 and Dad pulled me aside 3 days before my birthday. "Don't get your hopes up this year. We're stretched thin." He said it while standing in the driveway next to my brother Tyler's brand new gaming setup that had just been delivered. $3,000 worth of equipment for getting a B+ average in his college classes. My sister Vanessa got a trip to Cancun last month just because she asked for it. I'd been working 2 jobs since high school. Cashier at Target during the day, weekend shifts at a warehouse loading trucks. My parents thought I was saving for community college. I let them think that. It was easier than explaining. The thing is, I'd also been working a 3rd job they didn't know about. Remote sales position I found online 2 years ago. Started as basic cold calling, but I was good at it, really good. Within 6 months, I was outselling people who'd been there for years. Within a year, I had the top client portfolio in the Western region. Birthday morning came and I woke up to silence. No balloons on my door like Vanessa always got. No special breakfast being cooked. I came downstairs around 8:30 to find my family already gathered around the kitchen table. Mom had made cinnamon rolls, Tyler's favorite, not the lemon ones I'd requested every birthday since I was 8 years old. Dad was scrolling through his phone. Tyler was half asleep, still in his pajamas. Vanessa was taking photos of her breakfast for Instagram, probably her 3rd post of the morning. "Morning," I said, sliding into my usual chair at the end of the table. Dad grunted without looking up. Mom slid a plate with a single cinnamon roll in front of me. No eye contact, no smile, no card, no candle, no happy birthday, just a plate and a fork. I ate in silence while my family talked around me. Tyler complained about his professors. Vanessa showed everyone a designer handbag she wanted that cost $800. Dad talked about work drama. Mom mentioned needing to schedule Vanessa's car maintenance. Nobody acknowledged me, not once. It was like I was invisible, just taking up space at their table. After about 20 minutes, I pulled out my phone and opened my email. "I've got something to share with everyone." Dad finally looked up, annoyed. "Can it wait? We're having a family conversation." "No, I think you'll want to hear this now." I turned my phone screen around so everyone could see. The email was pulled up, an official letter with a corporate header they all recognized immediately. It was from Dad's company's main competitor, the firm he'd worked against for 25 years, the one he constantly called the enemy and bragged about being more loyal than. "What is this?" Dad's voice was sharp. "Acceptance letter," I said calmly. "I'm joining their sales division." Mom frowned. "Honey, that's great, but an entry-level sales job isn't really—" "I'm not entry-level," I interrupted. "I'm their new regional sales director for the Western Territory. Salary is $87,000. I start Monday morning." The entire table went silent. Tyler's fork stopped halfway to his mouth. Vanessa's phone slowly lowered. Mom's face went pale. Dad's expression shifted from confusion to shock to something that looked like anger. "You're 22 years old," Dad said slowly. "That's impossible. Those positions require years of experience." "I've been working remote sales at night for 2 years," I explained. "Built the top client portfolio in the Western region. Brought in $2.3 million in new contracts last year alone. They promoted me last week. The official announcement goes out internally on Monday." Mom's hand froze midair, her coffee cup shaking slightly. "You've been working 3 jobs? Why didn't you tell us?" "Because every time I mentioned needing help, you said money was tight. Remember when I asked for help with that $200 textbook last semester? You said you couldn't afford it. That same week you paid for Vanessa's girl's trip to Vegas." Vanessa's eyes went wide. "Wait, you're making more than Dad?" Tyler did the math in his head and whispered, "He's making almost double." Dad stood up fast, his chair scraping loudly against the floor. His coffee mug tipped over, spilling across the table. "You went behind my back to work for my competitor? Do you have any idea how this makes me look?" "I didn't go behind your back," I said, standing up and grabbing my keys from the counter. "I went around your back to build my own future. There's a difference." Mom started crying. Dad called me selfish and ungrateful. Vanessa just stared at her phone, probably already texting her friends. Tyler looked like he didn't know whether to be impressed or scared. I headed for the door, then turned back one last time. "Thanks for the birthday breakfast, Dad. Really made me feel special, but I've got somewhere to be. I'm picking up the Tesla Model 3 I ordered last month with my signing bonus." Dad's coffee mug slipped from his hand and shattered on the floor.